Woo, good coffee. I don't I don't like sugar and cream in it every day. Sometimes it's nice. Sugar and cream. Cafe au lait. Or 3 in 1. Nescafe. I have a short story to tell you. A true story. And it's based on experience. It's happening now. You know, when you are born, you have no control over what your parents do, your mother and your father. You are, you're there as a gift from God. And most parents are not ready to be responsible. I know I wasn't. I had a better advantage than most people because I've been through a lot, and I thought I had a better way for my future children. But as fate would have it, or what we sow and reap, I allowed an abusive situation for my two children. And, I have to face reality about that. Now, what I had to deal with, I'm just now at 60 years old starting to leave it behind. I'm just now not really caring what people think or how they feel. I don't need to be validated anymore. I don't care if people call me a black sheep. I care about who I am and what I do. Where I am, who loves me, what am I doing today, tomorrow. That has more potential than suffering and waiting for someone to be sorry or waiting for someone to admit they did something. As a child, I was really blessed with a good mother. I was blessed by having a mother that knew me as a human, not a baby, not a pain in the ass. My mother trusted nature and life, and in her innocence, I experienced things that I'll never forget. I experienced 3 years of my life, basically, with her. And as time would progress, that existence with her would become a memory, a thought, a yearly call to her crying with a phone in my hand. I never understood these things. When I got older, I started having flashbacks of my childhood. My mother and me lived in a motel because of something my father did. And my father blamed my mother for what he did. He bastardized her, he called her a whore, and he got custody of me. A big accomplishment for a lying playboy. And I'm not going to lie, I had a damn good life. My life changed from being with my mother in a motel, her doing what she had to do to provide for me, and started a life with my dad and his family and my new stepmom. Me and my dad got married. I remember telling people me and my dad's getting married. I buried bad memories. I buried any recollection I had of what happened, and the pain of that became a lot of reasons why. Victims tend to victimize or shout, "I'm the victim, pay attention to me." Because, families have a bad habit of bastardizing victims. Young victims of rape. Most of the rape victims they blame for it. And the one who committed the rape walks free. a lot of priests. I I had one priest that was the first priest to go to prison for raping young men. Over 200 of them in my city. And, you know, the priest went to prison for 20 years. And Catholics kept going to Catholic church. The church kept hiding priests that raped children. And it never solved anything. The man got out of prison. He went to a area, and within a short period of time, he had 6 or 7 children he had already molested again. Some people you can't help. And many times the victims of family problems, divorce, it's dirty. It's a nasty thing. And it causes people like me to be an asshole. It causes people like me to have disabilities and all kinds of strange things. But one of the good things that happened from me having a bad luck of a child, I became an overachiever. I started inventing things to get attention. I did a lot of things. Look at me, look at me. Because my dad set the stage for me to be accepted and for me to be the focal point. It basically took the guilt away from him cheating on my mother. Turned her into a whore. She gave me to my stepmother, which was an honorable thing. I gained a stepfather who was a bakla. Reportedly the one who caught my dad stroking at work, you know. Well, I'm not going to get into more details, but you know what? People don't want to be known for what they do, especially parents. They don't want to be responsible for destroying their children's life. Parents have a way of saying, it's okay, shh, don't talk about it no more. You're going to keep repeating it? Well, motherfucker, you started the shit. All of you that victimize people, all of you that don't pay attention to the damage you do, you don't know what you're creating. In many ways, this world is designed to support victims and to destroy the reconciliation caused by victimization, caused by incest, caused by rape, caused by, I don't know, whatever it would be that wouldn't be right. The innocent suffer. I lived a life not knowing many things, not knowing why, not knowing the root causes of me having dysfunctionality. But now in my own way, I know, because I met somebody like me. I can't say what happened in this lady's life, but I know one thing. In her presence, face to face with her, I forget about all my problems. And my big problem is I try to fix hers. So I'm learning faster than ever because I'm walking away from the people that caused problems in my life when I was young. I'm walking away from the people who really don't care about solving the problems. You can't act like problems don't exist, especially when there's a victim to your problem. You know, I have a partner now. I have someone that really sees me in the mirror when she looks in the mirror. She's an awesome person. She's not the smartest book on the shelf. She's not the most beautiful in the magazine. But neither am I. I'm not even in the magazine. I'm not even in the book on the shelf.